Hello guys, behind me is a big old cage I put together yesterday because tomorrow I am bringing home a button quail. Okay, so here is the cage that I have set up with this little girl. This cage in particular is a repurposed guinea pig cage and is 2 foot by 4 foot. And there's a neighboring guinea pig here with my vetted bean. He's so cute. Anyway, so first on the left side we have 2 dishes that are going to serve as food, water dishes, the essentials, and then we have a little plastic hide that like a tree trunk, just for it to feel secure and hid away. In the middle we have a little rock and a big fake plant decoration just to give it a more natural feel because this is a wild bird being kept indoors. Then we have a little tunnel that also serves as a little hide, but just you can also perch on it. And then over to the right we have the bottom of a flower pot that was painted and filled with children's play sand, so the quail can take little dust or sand baths to make their feathers feel all clean and good. Then lastly, we have a sanitized pine cone and just a little bell ball thing, just for mental stimulation and just to break some boredom. So, this is what I'm going to be keeping Quail in. I should like it. So, I'm experienced with birds, but this is my first button quail. And they are flock animals, which means people typically have more than one. I'm only going to adopt one and just keep it company with, myself. There's Bean, the finches, another little fine guy right here. So I'm not really afraid of it feeling neglected or lonely. Their lifespan typically is like 3 years. They are a small bird. And when you have females, they do lay eggs. These will be infertile because there's no male to fertilize them, so no chicks, which is good. But you can eat the eggs, which is what I'm really excited for because you can just eat them like chicken eggs, only they're like this small. Alright, so we're in Waukau right now. I have the little girl in the front seat. I just left Berlin. Yeah. It was alright. It was a nice little town. I wouldn't say nice, but it was like a condensed Omro, if that makes any sense. So it wasn't bad. There was actually a McDonald's on the highway, so I stopped there and got a chicken sandwich because, what else do you get when you're picking up a miniature chicken sandwich? There she is. So we are home now. We've been home for about 2 hours, and she has been running, sleeping, pecking, exploring, and she actually escaped through the bars. So we had to place another layer of cage around to make the bars smaller, as well as the top, because she did fly out of the top. And there's Sebastian eating a pea. If you do notice, there's a little bald spot on her back. That's just her molting. Her feathers will grow back. It's just something birds do like once a year. So hopefully soon she'll warm up to my hands because she's just not used to people at the moment. Okay, so here's just some more footage of the little girl. I do need a name, so if you have any suggestions, please comment below, and I will consider.